welcome back to another episode of Nova. So this video isn't necessarily gonna be the most, the happiest or the most exciting video, because I have a bit to talk to you guys about. So as you guys know, 1.8 came out, for Minecraft, obviously. The update came out, and we were all excited because we were like, yes, we can update the server. So the day that it came out, well, it was yesterday for me, but when you guys see this video, it was 2 days ago. So, we were excited to update the server and everything, and so, basically, all I will say is, actually, let me go ahead and explain everything. So, the update came out, and I was talking to everybody, and we already decided that we wanted to update Nova to 1.8, because, obviously, new things, and we were excited to finally, add more stuff to Nova. So I went ahead and did the whole process of, updating. So I backed up the overworld, I backed up the nether, I backed up the end. So I had a backup of all those 3 dimensions, and then I was ready to update the server to 1.8. Now, with 1.8, we obviously had to get rid of the plugins and all that so that, we can be on just 1.8, because 1.8 they don't have a bucket thing, and we already explained that we're gonna go to just plain, mainly vanilla, just without plugins, no /back, no /home, nothing like that, nothing of that sort. So we went ahead and updated the server, and everything seemed fine. We're all excited. We were tweeting saying, yeah, Nova is on 1.8 and all that, and then we go to the nether. Now, as you guys know, the nether hub, there was a lot of work put into that. A lot of work. So we hop into the nether, and everything is gone. The entire nether, the hub, everything is gone. So, basically, we went into the nether, and it was our old nether, because back towards the beginning of Nova, we reset the nether before, so we had a new nether. But this nether is the nether that we had when we first started Nova. So it is not the same. It's not the nether that we had before. And I had the backup file. I replaced it with the backup file, which was the file that supposedly had, our nether hub and everything. And I replaced it, and again, I turned back the server on, and nothing worked. Also, another thing with the nether is every time you walk into the nether, the server would crash. So, I don't know. I think it must be something with 1.8, because then again, it did just come out, so it's not necessarily the most stable thing until they obviously have updates. So, the nether is gone. And then we were thinking, oh, maybe the end is probably gone as well. And then we were thinking maybe it'd be fine, because it was only the nether. So we go to the stronghold, we jump through the portal, because obviously we can't just run through, we can't do /end or anything, because there's no plugins. And we go in, and looks like we have to fight the ender dragon. So the enderman farm is completely gone. Everything is gone. It is so upsetting, because we were so excited for 1.8, and it basically tore us down. But then after we put 1.8 into the server, we decided that we were going to go ahead and change it back to 1.7, which is 1.7 or 1.4, because we wanted to go back to see if everything would go back to how it was, like the nether and the end, if it would be back. And then we log back onto the server. Everything is gone. Everything from our chests, the overworld stayed the same, like the builds and everything, but everything from our chests was gone. Everything. There was not one thing at all. Ender chest, shop chest, just basically everything. And that was to the point that I actually wanted to cry, because we've been playing the server since March, and when you see something like this drastic happen to your server, it can take a toll on people, because there's so much work has gone into the server, and to see it just basically have everything fall apart and be gone in just a split second is heartbreaking, basically. And then we started having thoughts of, canceling Nova and maybe starting all over again because we can't get things back, blah, blah, blah. But then Max had the idea of going and taking the backup file and placing it back into, replacing the backup file because it went from 1.8 to 1.7. So that world file was there. So it went back and forth. So it removed everything from, all the stuff from the chest. But I had the backup, which had everything in the chest and all that. So, I was able to then put that world file back in, and thankfully, everything is back in our chest. So we're on 1.7 without plugins, so there's no /home, nothing like that. But the thing is now we have to build the Nether hub and the Nether hub extension and all the tunnels again, from the beginning, as well as the Enderman farm, because that took us forever. So I have to go fight the Ender Dragon once again. But the only thing is that we decided to go ahead and, I know this might be against what you guys think as survival, but the fact that we lost all of our materials that was made for the Nether hub, as you guys can see, it is completely empty. It is not the same Nether whatsoever, at all. Basically, we are building it on creative. I know, this is a survival server, but like I said, this would take forever for us to do if it was to be on survival. And oh yeah, the big thing is we can't get to our houses unless we're teleported there. So we can't even go home. Most of my stuff, as you guys can see in my inventory, it's just like this stuff and then like the blocks that I'm working with when I'm on creative. And then I just have just this because like I can teleport myself there, but not everybody on the server can. And that's the issue right now. We need to work on the Nether hub because nobody has any way of getting to their house, and it sucks. That's all I'm gonna say is it sucks. I thought that 1.8 would have made it a lot easier to update and everything. I wasn't expecting anything like this to happen. So we have agreed to not update the Nova until there's a stable version of 1.8, as well as, having some updates and bug fixes, because there is no way that we can play on 1.8 when the server is crashing every time you go through the Nether. So we can't have that happening. The end, again, we're going to have to do that on creative as well, because that required a lot of resources, and clearly we don't have enough of that now because obviously we used all our resources up for the end farm. So this is going to be a very long process of fixing up the Nether and the Nether hub, and it's just, all I'm going to say is it's going to take a lot of hours, and if I don't post a lot of Nova, it's probably because I'm working on this, and probably because I'm not motivated enough, because this is just going to take up so much time, and I don't know, it just kind of hurts to see that something that you worked so long on to just be gone. Yeah, I think anybody would feel that way, but yeah, so basically the Nether and the End are gone, and basically now we have to just work on bringing things back. The thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, I hope that this won't happen if we update it to 1.8 again, because I talked to MC Pro Hosting about what happened, and they said to me that that the Nether could have been like an old map or something, which I don't completely understand what they meant by that it's an old map, so that 1.8 couldn't support it or something along the lines of that, which doesn't make sense to me on why that would happen. I honestly don't even know, and it was really no help because I couldn't do anything, and like I said, all of our hard work is gone, and I hope you guys aren't too mad about us going on creative and building it. I mean, I probably wouldn't even be able to get enough materials to do it on survival, and us thinking about like completely like getting rid of, like, stopping Nova and starting all over, I think I would have lost more motivation, because like I said, we've put so much work on to the server, and to see it basically go down, like basically go into the dust, is kind of sad. So I hope you guys understand and, you know, see that, you know, I know that people wanted us to be 1.8. I've had people ask if we can update the server, and, you know, I would love to have the server 1.8, but as you guys can see, we cannot do that at this time. I wish we had, like, somebody who knew everything about servers, but the thing is like, doing it on your own is not that easy, and I think I'm gonna have to talk to MC Pro Hosting to see if they could figure something out so that nothing like this happens when we do plan to update once there's like a 1.8.1 or 1.8. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think that is really it. I mean, I can't really do, what the heck? I can't really, I don't think there's anything much for me to say. I do have a pre-recorded video that I can show you, that I'm going to post in the next few days. I still have yet to edit that and all that, but that's really the only Nova video that I'm going to have that's like, you know, with the Nether hub and stuff like that, like the old Nether hub. So yeah, that's really all I can think of right now that I have to say. But yeah, I mean, Nova, at least the overworld is okay. I mean, the Nether hub is kind of easy to fix, except it's gonna be a really long, tedious process. But right now, like, again, I said, the issue is us of getting to our houses because, like, a bunch of my stuff is at the house. But some, like, I'm not that bad off because I still have this house here. But some other people, their only house was through the Nether, and we don't have the plugins to be able to go back and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys understand, because I'm not going to say I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it wasn't really enjoyable. It's just informing you guys on what's going on. But yeah, that is really it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys understand, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.